Good morning, guys. This is week 13, day 3. Serpent on a pole. Yeah. So, before we get to all this, it gets a sad time for Israel. Oh. They're joining. They tried to go through Edom. And they wrote letters to the king. Says, hey, king, let us go through. We'll walk on the roads. We won't veer to the left or the right. We just want to go straight through. And King of Edom, he's like, me, you ain't bringing a whole group of people through. You're going to take me out, get on the inside and hit me? King of Edom's like, nope, 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 ain't going through. So they're trying to go the long way around. So they turn around, they start their journey all the way around. On the way, though, God speaks to Moses and says, hey, Aaron, it's your turn to die. You're old, you've lived your life. So Aaron goes, Moses, Aaron, and Eleazar go up on a mountain. And up the mountain, they're all talking and giving, telling stories and instructions and everything. And Aaron goes up the mountain. And once he gets to the top of the mountain, Aaron died. And they buried him there on the mountain. And Eleazar was named the new high priest. And I'm guessing Aaron gave him all the stuff before he died. Says, here's your outfits, here's everything you need. Told him how to do the job. Told him how serious the job is. And he died. And everyone was sad. But then they get going on further. And they're going, and they gotta go the long way around. So, they walked like 3 days journey or something probably. They had to turn around and go right back where they just came. And the people started grumbling again. And, oh, you've let us out in the wilderness. We're all going to die. We should have gone back to Egypt. Blah, 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 blah. Gripe, 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 gripe. And finally God had enough of it. Oh, God had enough. And this time, though, God sent serpents or snakes. I don't really send them. God took his hand of protection off of Israel. And the snakes were able to come in. And they came in by the droves. They were getting in their beds, in their tents, hiding behind the water bottle. And people were getting bit by the snakes and dying. And they just started dying. More and more people died. And they run to Moses, and Moses, save us. This time, instead of Moses talks to God, and God's like, you know what, I'm not getting rid of the snakes. This time, I'm going to give you a cure. He says, take and make a snake out of brass and hang it up on a tree or on a stick. Which is interesting because that became a symbol of the ambulance. Hang them up on a tree, and anyone that looks at that after they get bit, if they look at the brass snake, they'll be healed. It says, I will heal them if they'll look at that brass snake. Now some people are like, what? Ain't no snake on the other side of camp gonna save me, especially some metal one. It ain't worth nothing. I need medicine. I need my penicillin. Of course, they didn't know what penicillin was, but we got to get rid of them. Some of them went out and tried to hunt them down. They were trying to capture them and kill them, and they were still dying. They had the answer right there in front of them, and they still died. But others, they're like, you know what? It's worth a shot. Moses hasn't lied to us before. So they go and they got bit, and they looked up at the snake on the cross, and immediately they were healed. And they start shouting, I'm healed, I'm healed. And then they started telling other people, look, I got bit by the snake. And I looked at the snake on the cross, And now I'm healed. I did what God said to do, and He healed me. He saved me. And news spread, and soon everybody was running around trying to get to it. And a lot of people started believing that God would heal them if they look at that cross. And that's the same too. Jesus, who's not a snake, was put on the cross. And if we look to Jesus, yeah, and we look and say, hey, you know what? I want Jesus. And you do what He says to do, because there's a few extra steps, not more than just looking. Jesus will save us. And the sin that we have that hurts us and is killing us inside, He can forgive us. And He can remove the hurt from sin and fill us with His presence, which comes in later. But that's what this story is teaching us, though, that we need to look to Jesus for our salvation. So you guys do that, and I will see you tomorrow when we get a new leader. What's going to happen to Moses? Who's going to replace Moses? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Till then, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.